Hello everybody, my name is Amit and you're watching. This is video number 6 in the series where we have been talking about percentages. इस वीडियो में हम सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट की बात करेंगे जिसका नाम है परसेंटेज में रेशियोज को कैसे यूज करना है. सो दैट इज वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट प्रोबेबली यू नीड टू लर्न. अगर आपने ये मास्टर कर लिया तो फिर तो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कितना ही प्रॉब्लम हो जाए, यू वुड बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट, राइट. हैविंग सेड दैट, नाउ there is a very basic thing probably I might have talked about in the video number 1 itself कि परसेंटेज से रेशियो कैसे बनाना है या रेशियो से परसेंटेज कैसे बनाना है वो आपको समझ में आता है, राइट. जैसे if you want to convert from percent to ratio, so what do? You divide the percent by 100, as simple as that. Say for example you need to convert 75%. How do you convert 75%? So you just find out 75 over 100 and that value is coming out as 3/4. So now you understand आपको परसेंटेज को रेशियो में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है. You just have to divide by 100, right? Now the second important thing, how do you convert from ratios to percentages? Now you understand what is that you have to do. 100 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे रेशियो. If you want to convert any ratio to percentage, you just have to multiply that value with 100. Say you have got 1/4. Now you want to convert 1/4 into percentage. You just multiply this with 100 and you have got this value. So probably one must be thoroughly aware of these very small things. Now कौन कौन से वैल्यूज आपको याद होने चाहिए ताकि एग्जामिनेशन में वो आपको बड़ी हेल्प कर जाए. एंड आई से दिस, व्हाट इफ यू नीड टू नो द वैल्यू ऑफ हाफ इज कमिंग आउट एज 50%, right? I might have told you in this video half and 1/3, 1/5, 1/7. So these are the values that you should be aware of. So how about 1/3? 1/3 is coming out as what? Either you write is 33/3% or write 33/1/3%. How do you do that? You are aware of it, right? How do you write 2/3? How do you write 2/3? In order to write 2/3, you write it to be 66.66% or not of, you could have said or 66 2/3%. How are you getting 66 2/3%? You just multiply 2/3 with 100, right? And then what do you get? You get 200/3. When you divide 200/3, this is what you get. Now what are the other important values that you should be knowing? This is 1/4, which is 25%, right? And if you need to write the other values that are again very important, so these values are 1/4 and then 3/4. 3/4 is 75%. So these are the values. The moment problem tells you that 75%, you should be able to convert that in your brain as 3/4 or 3/4 is written. आप उसको दिमाग में ही convert कर लो 75%. You should not be doing those things on your copy, right? उसके बाद में you have got 1/5. 1/5 is equal to 20%, and then you can write, remember 2/5, which is 40%, and then you can remember 3/5, which is coming out as 60%, and then I can say that 4/5, that is nothing but 80%. So how do you convert ratios into percentages? Multiply करेंगे 100 से, काम हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा. Now 1/6 is a very important value that हर जगह पे हमारे को काम आ जाती है. So this value is 16.66%, or I can say that, or 16 2/3%. So the moment you see after decimal, if you see 0.33, you should be writing this as 1/3. After decimal, if you see 0.66, that means 2/3. So this is 16. If you do not want to use decimal, 2/3, right? Then you can have 1/7 is equal to 14.2829%, and then you can remember 1/9. That is a very famous value. Always it is used, always, which is 11.11%. and then 1 by 10th is equal to 10% and 1 by 11 is equal to 9.09%. 1 by 12 is equal to 8.33%. So these are the values that one should be aware with. अभी कहां तक याद करना है इसको, 1 से लेकर 15 तक याद कर लो, आपका सारा का सारा काम हो जाएगा. अगर आप नहीं भी याद कर पाते, यू शुड बी एबल टू नो कि अप्रोक्सीमेशन कैसे निकल के आएगा. बट देन इफ यू रिमेंबर दीज वैल्यूज दे आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल. से फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपको कहीं पे एग्जाम में यूज करना हो गया, and I have seen this getting used 93.75%. Now how do I write 93.75% as 15 by 16? Because I know that 1 by 16 is equal to 6.25%. Do you understand this? So if 1 by 16 is equal to 6.25% and 6.25% plus 93.75% is equal to 100, right? So 1 by, if you subtract 1 minus 1 by 16, what is that you will be getting? You will be getting 15 by 16. काम खत्म हो जाएगा. तो ये बड़ी छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जो आपको याद रखनी पड़ सकती हैं. So कहाँ तक याद करना है? As I said that 1 to 20 याद कर लो, 1 to 15 याद कर लो, आपका सारा का सारा काम वहां से निकल जाएगा. एंड दिस विल ऑल्सो बी कमिंग विद द प्रैक्टिस. ऐसे बैठ के सेपरेटली याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. द मोर यू डू द प्रैक्टिस, अपने आप को ऑटोमेटिकली आपको याद होता जाएगा, राइट? बट मेक द चार्ट वंस एंड देन डील विद दैट. नाउ लेट अस सॉल्व सम प्रॉब्लम्स ओवर हियर फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. in an area of total people, 40% were women and 45% of them were coffee drinkers. 45% of them are coffee drinkers. Now say I have got 100 people in the area, and I say that okay, if there are 100 persons, how many of them are men and how many of them are women? So as per the problem, how many of them are going to be women? It says that 40% of them are women and I have taken the entire population of the village as 100. अगर आपने इसको 100 लेके रखा हुआ है तो women कितने आ जाएंगे? There will be 40 women. So rest of them will be obviously be male. So how many male are there? How many men are there? 60 men are going to be there. Now, and 45% of them are the coffee drinkers. So they are probably talking about two things. They are talking about two things. So how many? So out of those 100 people, some of them are coffee drinkers and some of them are not coffee drinkers. So probably I'll write this as coffee and you can write no coffee. Is that okay? Coffee and no coffee. How many of them are having coffee? 45% of the people are 45% of the people. So 45% of 100 is going to be very easy value, which is coming out as 45. So how many of them are not going to have coffee? 55 will not be having coffee. Maybe कुछ values की हमारे को जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. So we have got to be very mindful जब हम ये सारे के सारे answers ये values को लिखेंगे. Now, problem says 1/3 of male are coffee drinkers. 1/3 of this number would be coffee drinkers. How many of them are going to be coffee drinkers? Can I say this is going to be 20? 20 of 60, 1/3 of 60. क्या करेंगे? 1/3 times 60, that will give you 20 and 20. And उसके बाद में क्या बोलता है? Suppose the total number of persons in this were female and they have also given you that 45% of the people are coffee drinkers. Now try to understand this thing. If there are 45% of the people are going to be coffee drinkers, women में से coffee drinker कितने निकल के आएंगे? Women में से coffee drinker निकल के आएंगे because 45 will have to drink coffee. तो ये जो बाकी का नंबर होगा ये क्या निकल के आएगा? 25. Obviously it has to be 25. So then number of female non-coffee drinker. So non-coffee drinker of female will be 15. As simple as that. So that is what they want you to find out. इसमें इतना डिफिकल्ट कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता. Probably you should be able to find out your charting problem correctly. अगर आपने वो चार्टिंग करेक्टली कर ली ना तो फिर तो आपके सारे के सारे प्रॉब्लम सिंप्लीफाइड हो जाएंगे. प्रॉब्लम के हिसाब से 100 लोग हैं, मेल कितने? 60%. हाउ मेनी ऑफ देम आर विमेन? 40% दे हैव गिवन यू विमेन. सो ऑब्वियसली 60% विल बी मेन and then 45% of them are coffee drinkers. So 55% will not be coffee drinkers. अब प्रॉब्लम के हिसाब से बोलता है कि इस 60 का 1/3 तो कॉफी पीते हैं. So 20 लोगों ने कॉफी पी लिया, प्रॉब्लम क्या बोलता है कि 45% ऑफ द पीपल आर हैविंग कॉफी, सो 20% 25% विल कम फ्रॉम विमेन, सो 20 + 25, हाउ मेनी विमेन डू वी हैव? 40, तो कितनी सारी विमेन है जो कॉफी नहीं पिएंगे? दैट विल बी कमिंग आउट एज 15. प्रॉब्लम सिंप्लीफाइड हो गया. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग? सो प्रॉब्लम इज द नंबर ऑफ फीमेल नॉन कॉफी ड्रिंकर्स. You got it right? Now if you understand this thing, in a company there are 75% skilled workers and remaining ones are unskilled, right? and उसके बाद में भी क्या है, एक तो skilled हो गया and unskilled हो गया, and the second thing is 80% of the skilled workers and 20% of the skilled are permanent. So there are two variables that the problem is talking about. एक तो वो है कि यहाँ पे workers are there, they are skilled and non-skilled category. At the same time, they are also talking about their permanent and non-permanent category. So we will have to be very, very cautious when we are making the chart. Now, what I'm going to do is I am taking as to how many employees are there, 100. Do you understand this? So I'll say that, okay, how many of them are going to be skilled? So number of people who are skilled in the company is given to you as 75%. So 75% of 100 is very, very easy to find out. That value is coming out as 75, right? So how many of them are going to be non-skilled? Non-skilled will obviously be 25. So they are going to be 25, right? Now the problem says that out of the skilled people, there are some who are permanent, and then there are some who are non-permanent, and the same thing is happening for people who are non-skilled, right? Now if you understand this thing, उसके बाद में क्या बोला जाता है कि 80% of the skilled workers are permanent. 80% of this value. So 80%, probably 80% is what? Now you just learned that 80% can be written as 4 by 5. 4 by 5 of 75. If you simplify this thing, and you know what? आपको ये mental calculation करनी है. You do not have to pick up your pen. You have to train your brain in such a way. You have to practice in such a way कि ये सारे के सारे calculation ना आपके दिमाग में हो जाए तो that's going to be fantastic. Now if 60 are going to be permanent, how many of them are going to be non-permanent? Obviously there will be 15 who will be non-permanent. At the same time, they're also telling you that 20% of unskilled workers are permanent. So 20% of unskilled will be 20% of this value, 25. So 20% is what? 20% is 1/5. 1/5 of, you have to find out, of 25. So how many of them are permanent? 5. How many of them are going to be non-permanent? They are obviously 25. So now you have got this entire set with you. Now you can solve any problem that they ask you. What is that they are trying to ask you over here? If the number of temporary workers is 126, what is the number of total workers? Now temporary workers, they have given you as 126, which are per understanding is non-permanent is over here, this 5, and this 15, not 5, and over here it will have to be 20. So they're saying that how many of them are non-permanent as per our understanding, that is 15 from the skilled category and 20 from the non-skilled category. We are saying ये तो 35 है, but problem क्या बोलता है, ये तो 126 है. अब वो बचपन वाला वापस यूनिटरी मेथड सीखेंगे. क्या करेंगे वहां पे? We will say that, okay, if that is the situation, where R35 is equal to their 126, right? So what is going to be R1? That's very close to their 126 upon 35, and R100 would be equivalent to 126 upon 35 into 100. Simplify कर लोगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? This is 7 and that's gonna be 20, and this is 7 with just 7, and then so 18 into 20 will be coming out as 360. But then you could have avoided this. 35 is equal to 126, which is very close to 130. 35 is 33.33% के आसपास में है. So 1/3 of a value is given to you 126. 126 को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करके देख लो. That will be very close to 375, 378. अब उसके पास में कौन सा आंसर आएगा? That should be your answer. So that's coming out as 360. But then this could be dangerous because this option is also there. So you have got to be very, very mindful. कहाँ पे approximation काम करेगा, कहाँ पे shortcut काम करेगा, कहाँ पे you have to take the problem to the last step by the calculation. so that you get the right answer. So what works, what does not work is something that you need to work upon. चलो जी, अगर आपको ये बातें समझ में आती हैं तो इस वाले प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करते हैं. प्रॉब्लम में कुछ बहुत सारे रेशियोज लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. In a public school, 1/5 of the girls and 1/4 of the boys are under 12 years of age. The number of girls is 2/5 of the total. That's something which is very important. सबसे पहले तो ये हमारे को पता होना चाहिए कि एज तो छोड़ दो, पहले लड़के और लड़कियां हैं कितने. That is what we should be able to know. So now problem says that if I assume that there are 100 people, and then they are telling you boys and girls. How many boys are there? Girls 2/5. 2/5 is equal to what? 2/5 of 100. Now you do it on your own. That's gonna be 40. So how many of them are boys? 60. As simple as that. And now they are saying that 1/5 of the girls and 1/4 of the boys are under 12. So there are two categories over here. So there are people who are more than 12, and then there are people who are less than 12. Over here also more than 12 and less than 12. And what does this problem say here? 1/5 of the girl is under 12, and how many girls do we have? 40. 1/5 of 40 is equal to 8, and that is going to be under 12. So how many of them are going to be above 12? जो बच गया 40 में से 8 गया, तो जो बच गया वही तो above 12 होंगे. That is going to be 32, right? Now over here they are saying that 1/4 of the boys are under 12. 1/4 अब किस नंबर का निकालना है हमारे को? 60 का. 60 का 1/4 आप कैसे निकाल दोगे? 60 into 1/4 which is 15. यानी ये जो 15 लोग हैं वो क्या है? अंडर 12 है. ये जो 15 है वो अंडर 12 है. तो यहाँ पे 45 तो ऐसे होंगे, दैट विल बी 12 से ज्यादा होंगे, राइट? नाउ यू हैव गॉट एवरीथिंग विथ यू. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम पूछ लेगा, अब आप उसका आंसर निकाल सकते हो. कहना क्या चाहता है वहां पे? वो कहना चाहता है कि स्कूल इज अकाउंटेड फॉर बॉयज हु आर 12 इयर्स और मोर एज. सो 12 इयर्स से ज्यादा वाले कितने हैं यहाँ पे? यू सी 45 बॉयज एंड हाउ मेनी ऑफ देम आर गर्ल्स? 32. 45 plus 32 is 77. And what is the percentage? Because the total we have already taken as 100, so it becomes very easy for us to find out the answer. So this plus this, which is going to be 77%. Problem हो गया खत्म. Do you understand this thing? So these are very simple. आप कैसे approach करते हो problem को, that is the most important thing, right? Okay, so if you understand this thing, 40% of the employees of a certain company are men and 75% men and more. So there are two variables that they are talking about in the problem. There are men and women. At the same time उनकी कुछ अर्निंग्स है यहाँ पे. किसी की अर्निंग 25,000 से ज्यादा है, कुछ लोग की अर्निंग क्या है? 25,000 से कम है. So you must be able to find out. So the way I try to solve this problem, हर बार तो मैं 100 लेके ही चलता हूँ. जहां पे 100 काम करेगा, जहां पे 100 काम नहीं करेगा वहां से भाग जाएंगे. बट 100 कहां पे काम करेगा? यू सी, अगर 100 किन नंबर से डिवाइड हो सकता है? 100 इज डिविजिबल बाय 5, 100 is divisible by 10, 100 is divisible by 20, 100 is divisible by 25, 100 is divisible by 50. So जहां पे ये डिवाइड हो सकता है परसेंटेज से, 100 लेके चलो. सो पीपल गेट कंफ्यूज कि 100 किसको लेना है. इस प्रॉब्लम में अगर आप 100 लिया तो आपका काम चल जाएगा. एंड देयर विल बी अनदर प्रॉब्लम जहां पे 100 लेके काम नहीं चलेगा. 16.66% बोल रहा है, 37.50% बोल रहा है, कुछ और 12.33% बोल रहे हैं. So those are the problems where taking 100 would not be the solution, right? Then you will have to take variable, then you will have to simplify things, and then probably you will be getting the answer. But इस वाले problem में you can take 100 and it can very easily be done. So now 40% of employees of a certain company are men. So I will say that okay, out of there are men and then there are women. 40% are men. So how many of them are going to be women? 60 are going to be women, right? And then this category will get bifurcated, and you will say that 75% of men are earning more than 25,000. So there are people who are earning 25,000 and more, and then there are people who are earning 25,000 or less. So these are two categories. अब इसको कैसे निकालेंगे? बड़ा ही सिंपल काम करना है आपको. 75% is equal to 3/4. 3/4 of 40 you have to find out. 3/4 of 40, that value is nothing but 30. So 30 persons are making more than 25,000. Male, not persons. तो दैट्स जो बाकी बच गया वो 25,000 से कम आएंगे यहाँ पे। एक तो ये बाइफर्केशन हो गया। अब सेम कहाँ होना चाहिए, यहाँ पे होना चाहिए। So there are people who are there are women who are making more than 25,000 and then there are women who are making less than 25,000. So 25,000 से ज़्यादा and 25,000 से कम, that is what we should be making, right? Now it says that 45% of earning more than, so they did not talk about how many women are making more or less than 25,000, but then they have given you the hint here. वो प्रॉब्लम भी बोलता है कि 45% are earning more than 25k, and over here so 45% of 100 is going to be what, 45. और अगर 30 men are making more than 25,000, so obviously वो 45 में से 30 तो यहाँ पे आ गया. So how many women are going to be making more than 25,000? That is 15, right? And if 15 women are making more than 25,000, how many women are going to make less than 25,000? 60 minus 15, that will be 45. अब आप कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम लगा सकते हो, जो भी आपसे वो पूछ लिया जाए. So that is how we should be approaching the problem. अभी प्रॉब्लम में क्या पूछा जा रहा है? Now, what fraction of the women employed by the company earns 25,000 or less? तो पूरे के पूरे कंपनी में how many women are making less than 25,000 rupees? What is the, they're not asking you the percentage, rather they're asking you the ratio. How do you find out the ratio? Total kitna? Total is 100, right? And how many of them are making less than 25,000? That is 45. So if you simplify this value, that is coming out as 9 by 20, and that should be your answer. Problem is simplified, right? तो प्रॉब्लम दिखने से बड़ा लगता है, बट प्रॉब्लम एक्चुअली में बड़ा नहीं होता परसेंटेज का, राइट? परसेंटेज की प्रॉब्लम को सिंप्लीफाई करके लिखा जा सकता है. नाउ द लास्ट प्रॉब्लम ओवर हियर, आई सेड दैट कहाँ पे 100 काम करेगा और कहाँ पे 100 काम नहीं करेगा. नाउ लुक एट दीज वैल्यूज, 37.50% and then 16.66%. Over here taking 100 will not be your solution. So what is that you should be doing? आपको ये पता चल गया कि भाई यहाँ पे 100 लेके तो काम नहीं चलने वाला. Now it has to be based on your strategy. How much time do you have? Do you have simpler problems ahead? पहले उनको सॉल्व करके यहाँ पे आ जाओ, बिकॉज ये प्रॉब्लम सिंप्लीफाई तो हो जाएगा, बट देन इट विल टेक 2 to 3 minutes ऑफ योर्स. बट देन देयर कुड बी अदर प्रॉब्लम जो उसको आप 15-20 सेकंड्स में सॉल्व कर सकते हो. सो आपको इस प्रॉब्लम को उनके उस पे कॉस्ट पे नहीं सॉल्व करना है, ठीक है? सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी बड़ी जरूरी होती है प्रॉब्लम्स की, कि किसको सॉल्व करना चाहिए और किसको सॉल्व नहीं करना चाहिए. नाउ लेट मी सॉल्व दिस वन फॉर यू एंड आई होप दैट यू हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड इट ऑन योर ओन. हैंड रिटन नोट्स हर बार मैं हर वीडियो में बोलता हूँ. इफ यू नीड हैंड रिटन नोट्स, गो इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स, join the telegram channel, and this is where we have got a community, the students who are very sincere. They are studying together, they are sharing their doubts together. At the same time, I keep updating students whenever a new video comes up, or all these my handwritten notes in the PDF format, they're all there. So that is the place that you should be if you are a very serious candidate. इस प्रॉब्लम को सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए? नाउ आई नो 100 लेके तो मेरा काम नहीं चलने वाला, तो मैं क्या करूंगा इस प्रॉब्लम को? पहले तो कलर ही चेंज कर लेते हैं. अब वो बोलता है कि से आई एम टेकिंग 100 एज इनकम, राइट? 100 एज इनकम. नाउ देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एक्सपेंडिचर एंड देन देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड सेविंग. यही तो दो चीजें होंगी और तो कुछ हो भी नहीं सकता. So 80% is the expenditure. 80% is what? Now you know 80 upon 100. 80 upon 100 is coming out as what? 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is nothing but 4 by 5 of this value, right? Now whatever will be left is going to be your saving. The saving is going to be what? 1/5 of x. Now what is that they're trying to say is, with the increase in the cost of living, his expenditure increases by 37.50%. That this is where you have to, so this is your expenditure, right? Now this value is increasing by, this value is increasing by 37.50%. So first of all understand 37.50% आप बोलते किसको? So 37.5 upon 100, and that value is coming out as 3 by 8 if you simplify. Or you could know these values. They are very simple to find out. 12.50% की टेबल याद कर लो. That is going to be what? 1 by 8, and hence 37.50% is going to be what? that's gonna be 3 by 8, and then you have got very simple value, which is 62.50%. 62.50% is 5 by 8, 5 by 8, and then the last over here is, you should also be knowing the value of 7 by 8, which is coming out as 87.50%. तो 1 by 8 की टेबल को याद करके रखेंगे ना, तो ये बड़ा ही आसान हमारे लिए काम करेगा. 1 by 8 is equal to 12.50. 2 by 8 is 1/4, that's 25%. 3 by 8 is equal to this value. 4 by 8 50%, 5 by 8 62.50%, 6 by 8 75%, 7 by 8 that's 87.50% for you. तो अगर वो चीज याद रह गया कि इसको रेशियो में कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे, so that's fantastic. Now if you understand this thing, so what is that you should be doing? अभी आपके पास में पहले तो कोई बनाता था, पहले मान लो किसी का 1 रुपये था, या 1 is increasing by 3 by 8, ऐसे तो कुछ होता है. So that value is coming out as 11 by 8. And now you need to understand this. अब मैं क्या करूंगा, ये जो एक्सपेंडिचर होगा, that expenditure will be 11 by 8 times 4 by 5x. And if you simplify this thing, what is that you will be getting? You will be getting 11 by 10x. So that's going to be the new expenditure. Previous expenditure was 4 by 5x. अब इस वैल्यू को हमने 37.50% से बढ़ाया. So 37.50% is coming out as 3 by 8. Either you simplify it in this manner, or you could write this value plus 37.50% of this value. आप सिंप्लीफाई करोगे, आपको यही वैल्यू निकल के आएगी. इज दैट ओके? नाउ what does the problem say? The problem says that his income is not increasing more than by 16. 2 by 3 is equal to 16.66%, right? So what is that we should be doing here is, say I write over here. Now his income is given to you, the previous income is x. Now this value is increasing by 16.6, which is 1 by 6. So this is x plus, now understand this, 1/6 of this. And if you simplify, what is going to be the new income? The new income is going to be 7 by 6. And what is the new expenditure? 11 by 10. What is the problem that they're asking you? They're asking you what is the saving? Now first what is that you should be doing is, expenditure में you just try to subtract expenditure from, you just try to so how do we find out saving? In order to find out saving, it has to be total income minus expenditure. Now what is the new income? We just found out that the new income is 7 by 6x. And what was the new expenditure? This was nothing but 11 by 10x. If you simplify this thing, so what is the LCM? That's 6 and 10, the LCM is 30, so that's going to be what? 35 negative 33. Now you see that 100 लेके काम नहीं चल रहा. I'm completely aware of it. So that is coming out as 2 by 30, or I could say that this is coming out as 1 by 15x. So 1 by 15x is the saving, but then they are not asking you the saving. They're asking you the saving का percentage कितना. So how do you find out percentage saving? In order to find out saving as a percent of the total income, in the numerator you should write 1 by 15, right? The 1 by 15, which is saving, and in the denominator you should write the new income, which is coming out as 7 by 6x, and this has to be multiplied with 100. ये तो हम सीख ही रहे हैं. अगर आपने ऐसा कुछ कर दिया तो ये कितना आएगा आपके पास में? 1/15 into 6/7 into 100. Now that's going to be 5 into 3, and this is 20. Do you understand? This is 2. So this value is coming out as 4 by 7, or I can say this is 5, this value, this percentage. But एक चीज समझो ना, करना है क्या? पहले तो हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि इस प्रॉब्लम को टच करना है क्या. प्रॉब्लम को जब 100 लिया, कहाँ 100 लेके काम चला सकते हैं हमारे को पता है. कहाँ पे 100 काम नहीं करेगा, नाउ यू नो, राइट? अब जहां पे भी 100 से काम नहीं चलता, उस प्रॉब्लम को स्किप कर दो ना. व्हाई टू सॉल्व दैट प्रॉब्लम? आई ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस जस्ट टू शो यू दैट यू शुड नॉट सॉल्व इट इन द रियल एग्जामिनेशन सिनेरियो. अगर टाइम है तो फिर करो, टाइम नहीं है तो यू शुड जस्ट लीव इट, राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट probably we are learning over here. So this is what we had in this particular video. In the next video we would be talking about how can you use percentage and primarily AB formula to simplify problems जहां पे आप एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम प्रॉब्लम्स की बातें करते हो. पीपल गेट कंफ्यूज्ड विद दिस, एंड इफ यू हैपन टू राइट एसएससी सीजीएल और बैंकिंग एग्जाम्स, दैट आई से दैट्स गोइंग टू बी पैनासिया. एक ही चीज सीख लो, आपका सारा का सारा प्रॉब्लम सिंप्लीफाइड हो जाएगा. बट वो एक चीज क्या है, उसको सीखने के लिए व्हाट इज दैट यू हैव टू डू, यू नीड टू वॉच द वीडियो वेयर वी टॉक्ड अबाउट एबी फॉर्मूला एंड द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, जहां पे आपको पेन भी उठाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी एंड योर आंसर्स विल बी देयर, राइट? So I'm gonna see you in that video. Till then, bye bye and take care. And go in the description box and join the Telegram channel to be one of our students, right? Thank you and take care.